Traders, investors, what is going on? We are back. So what in the heck is going on with my baby Mara? I was miring Riot today and I was like, man, Bitcoin's pushing all-time highs. What's the deal? What's going on? I mean, we've just been absolutely, it's been a chop fest. I mean, a little bit for Riot. It kind of goes with the territory, with Bitcoin tickers, but yeah, didn't really make a lot of sense until I got home from work and had a chance to look at it. Sadly couldn't take advantage of this volatility very much today. I mean, I sold and got back in. Not the best fill, but not really worried about it. I mean, I think Bitcoin breaks out further this week. So shout out to the peeps. Shout out to these guys in here. We had some crazy volume this morning. And I love it when a plan comes together. It looked like we had the setup, and we definitely got confirmation this morning. I did not think that it was going to happen so soon. I kind of figured that we might see some added momentum tomorrow with the COINBASE IPO happening. But we had some crazy volume this morning. The bulls were out, and we did the thing. So that was epic. But what's going on? So let's look at the big charts. So keep in mind, where everyone's at right now, right? Mara, I mean, just look at Riot's chart. Pretty clean. Mara, she's a dirty girl, alright? There's a lot of traders in here. There's a lot of shorting going on. I mean, and when I say a lot, I don't mean a crazy amount. Just, like trader shorting, not like manipulative shorting. So here's Riot's short ratio over the last couple of days. Never really touching 20, getting in the teens range, high teens. No data out today, though, is the real problem. I'd be curious to see what the numbers are on Mara today. But as you can see, I mean, fairly low. I mean, it's kind of right on par with what Riot has. So, what the heck is going on? Market psychology is very important, and understanding the personality of the stock. And she's a choppy one, all right? They're just a little bit different. I mean, Mara's choppy too. Like I said, goes with the territory. But this thing likes to swing. So that's why you got to lock in profits. Don't fall in love with the bag. Fall in love with the money. So notice, Riot still hasn't got back to all-time highs yet, right? So this is, we have old bags in here that have either cut losses or are still waiting, whatever. That is not the scenario with Mara. So we hit all-time highs the other day. And you have all these buyers pushing the price up. Some of which got out, right? Some of which got out in here. But you also have people that didn't get out in here. You also have people that are trying to buy this and push it up, and they're getting stuck in here. So it sells off. It sells off. So Bitcoin's falling. Trend breaks. Reversal starts. So we get the momentum we need here on Mara. Starts to come up. Is even able to overcome a lot of the sell pressure that's being formed from, people trying to get out in this region and here. But ultimately, we just didn't have enough volume. So the thing sells off, because we're clearing bags. Clearing bags like it's our business. Same deal here and in here. I mean, and this is my explanation. Let me know in the down there what you think, because short volume, at least for the last couple of days, we don't have short volume for today, but for the last couple of days, it's been, on average. So what's going on? If it's not being heavily shorted, why are people selling? And it's because people just want to get out. They're stuck. You have your normal buyers and sellers that are driving price action. You have people that are going short driving the price action. And then you also have people that are just, they want out. You got the bags. So we open, and so what's going on now? We're not wicking up in here. Well, so you got people that got caught in here that are going to want to get out. You also have people that maybe were a little bit optimistic in here that, oh, it's the reversal, it's going up, and then they get scared and it drops again. Because these guys are getting out now. So you say, okay, well, shit, if it gets back up there again, I'm getting out. And it gets up there and they get out. You always got to think of, who are the buyers, who are the sellers, what's going on in the background, right? And unfortunately, I mean, it's just rinse and repeat. I mean, the volume's definitely growing, for sure. But we just don't have the volume there. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit more complicated than this, but, we just don't have the volume. We have too much sell pressure to overcome at open. The first 30 minutes to hour of open really generally determines the direction of a stock, right? So, I mean, I don't know. We might be in for a little bit more of a beating. We got more bags to clear. It's just kind of the nature of the deal. I mean, stocks that move up in a normal, kind of slow and steady rate, they don't have as much sell pressure. But when this thing is swinging, multiple points a day up and down, you have people that don't have the stomach for it and they want to get out. Let's get on the big charts. So not bearish, not bullish. I mean, we're kind of meeting in the middle there. You see the buyers pushing it up, sellers pushing it down. Decent sized candle. It's not just wick down to nothing. So that's good. And I mean, like, no knife edges. I mean, sure, I guess maybe that. But for the most part, none of its normal crazy swinging stuff. I mean, it was just really holding and liking this new territory. So that's super bullish. I like that. Well, that happened a lot quicker than I thought it was going to happen. We talked about the last video. We thought it was super bullish, that it was, testing and bouncing and holding above the confluence line there. Not great. Little gap right there on the 4-hour. Would like to see it come down and test, what is that? Just under 62. So I know, I'm sorry, I'm putting in the universe. I want this thing to sell off, come down, touch 62, push off of it, wick up, fill this gap a little bit there, establish more support, and then get ready for the next leg. And I think with Coinbase on a lot of people's radar, obviously Bitcoin and other cryptos are going to get a lot of attention, and I think our bull run is likely to continue. Something interesting to note, look at the note. Hey, show me the thing. What the beck? Alright, there you go. So, interesting. So we had been kind of on a downtrend for bonds. Good. Started to tick up almost in pre-run fashion to the economic data we got today. And the market shrugged it off, and so the bonds sold off. So super bullish. Those aren't bothering us really. And I mean, even when they were ticking up, SPY's still just been doing super unhealthy stuff. I mean, at least we're not doing this anymore. Like these straight up candles. Yeah, like that. That's cool. That's neat when it does that. That's sustainable. And what was this, by the way? Anyone? Bueller? Trying to get this video out at a decent time. I haven't had a chance to dig. I mean, it's at 7 a.m. We can check the news wires, because I was checking them. Not seeing anything specific. Didn't see anything on the Thinkorswim news wires. Benzinga Pro says, futures are mixed ahead of Powell talking. I think Powell talks tomorrow. I didn't even know that he talked today. I knew we were getting eco data, which here's some of that right there. Not great. Jobless claims were a little bit higher than estimates. Continued claims, what have you, not great. I think everyone knew that we were going to see a little bit of surge in inflation data just because of the stimulus checks and stuff like that. So it seemed like the market shrugged that off, but I'm not really sure. I know we got the J&J news today, but I don't see that being like a headline here. I mean, that would be normally specifically called out. 7:03 a.m. Well, holy news coverage, Batman. Dude, that's absolutely insane. They had so many news wires come out today that you can't even see any other days. You can't even see this morning. Well, behold, some live DD. J&J fumble. Anyways, traders, investors, that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Hit the thing, do the stuff, follow me on the stuff and things, join the Discord, you know the drill, and I will catch you in the next one, traders.